Welcome back, buds. So for today's Thursday night event series, we're going to be drawing Mike Wazowski for Monsters Inc. This episode, we have a little audience. So we have Heimlich. Sorry, those are my Adidas. Heimlich, and then my pencil jar, Lexo Jr., or the Lexo ball, and then Wally, and then like the La Luna star, and then like my big like pillow. So, they're in the audience today. One, I needed the support. And just, it's weird talking in here by myself. So if I have those, then it won't be as weird, hopefully. Some fun facts about myself is that Heimlich is my all-time favorite Pixar character. I can just relate to him so much because he's just like this fat caterpillar the entire movie, and all he wants is his wings so he can be a beautiful butterfly. And it happens, and like as a senior, I'm just a fat caterpillar. I'm just waiting to grow my wings. So we have a lot in common nowadays, but like he's just like my all-time favorite. Like he says, you're just a bunch of poo-poo heads, and he's just the best. But today we are not drawing him, we are drawing Mike. Tonight is all about Mike Wazowski. Like last time I tried to do like fun facts as I was drawing, and I haven't really practiced since, so no fun facts, maybe just some fun commentary. But let's get started. So as you know, like last episode, our pencil does not have an eraser. Just go with the flow. Everyone makes mistakes, everyone has those days, but it's gonna be okay. And we're just gonna get started. You can erase if you want, but like if you want to just go for it. That's what we're gonna do today. Okay, so we're gonna start with like a circle. He's kind of like an egg shape, but we're just gonna start with a circle. So I don't a little like this size, I think that's good. And then we're gonna give him, so like if you couldn't tell before, he had like his work hard hat on, and he's like on the scare floor like doing his job. Like he's an essential worker, because everyone needs energy. So we're just gonna have like give him like Mr. like the Boulder Hat guy from Meet the Robinsons, but it's Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. So we're just gonna give him a nice little boulder hat, and then we're gonna do those lines that we did last time that I'm not sure what they're for, but they're gonna help us draw his face. Maybe like next episode I'll do my research of like how to draw, and I can give you like a description of like why they're useful for us. So then we're gonna draw his eye. So it's gonna be like more towards like this side than this side, it's like not center here, so his eye is not gonna be centered. He's like kind of turning and then like looking over his shoulder like Tyra Banks does. I think that's like her pose, her go-to. So there's his eye, and we're doing pretty good. He has a clipboard, so we're just gonna like, you can use this like as your guideline. So like a little bit below that, we're gonna draw out, and he has his clipboard, and he's like holding it like with his non-existent hips, but it's there. It's just gonna be like a rectangle, like nothing too crazy. And then let's start working on his hat. So he has like the little brim of his hat, so you're gonna start from like this corner, and you're just gonna like go above his head right here, and then out, and then connect it back to this corner. I'm sorry, I don't know why my nose is stuffy, but it's fine, just bear with me. So it's kind of gonna be like that, nothing too even, because like his hat is like tilted as well. There's just a lot of things going on in this picture. I thought drawing Mike would be easy because it's like circle horns, but oh my god, it was not. I had to practice a lot to just like not give a good explanation of how to draw it. So I'm sorry, you can like go on like Google and like Google search how to do them too if you're like confused, because this one was hard. Okay, so now, sorry, back to the drawing. We're going to like give him like not his eyebrow, but like the rim. He kind of has like like caveman, like they have like the brow like big, I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna make we're just gonna draw it, you know. That's gonna be something, I can promise you it's gonna look really good when we're done. And then we're gonna do his arms. So like he's like giving you like a thumbs up because like you're working hard, you know. Mike was kind of like the one that figured out like how to save Monstropolis. Like I get like Sully gets all the credit, but like Mike is the one that made Boo laugh. Like I don't know if he has like anatomy of a human, but like he fell on that pipe thing and made Boo laugh. So I mean, like, I guess he kind of, and he's the funny one too. Like, what is Sully gonna do now? Like, what does Sully do? Like, he's a scarer, and he's not taking care of Boo anymore because Boo went back home. So like, what is he doing is my question. Like, Mike, he's not the best character, but he's putting in work. And then, okay, I did not explain at all. So it's like the people, if you're into stick figures, this is your time to shine. So his arms and legs, we're going to start off as stick figures, and then we're going to give them some like we're going to make them a little thicker, but they're going to start off as stick figures. So I did his arm. The hand, we're going to use that as like a guide for his fingers later. And then this is like his arm, and he's like caressing the clipboard. So we can like, you know, add a piece of paper because, you know, he's working hard. He's like, he has the stats. Like, he is making sure that Monsters Inc. does not fail again. Like, people need their energy. Laughter is the best medicine, I guess. And he's just like, he's keeping track of everything. So we're gonna give him like his other eye. So we're just gonna like keep it kind of more on this half. You can kind of go over the line, but we're just gonna try to keep it in this half as much as possible. And then so we're gonna work on his legs. Like, they're bent. I guess they're always kind of bent, and he kind of has short, like, I don't know the ratio, but I feel like his legs are shorter than his body just a little. So we're just gonna do that. Again, these are just guidelines for what we're going to do later. So like this one is going to be bigger because he's like putting his best foot forward. Like, he's taking charge of, like, it's not the scare floor anymore because we don't scare kids, but like the happy floor, I don't know, but he's doing his best, putting his front foot forward. So now we're like going to give him, before we start like darkening our lines, like I just want to add his horn to just make sure like I don't go over and like make a line into his horn, because like that's just not how anatomy works. I'm not a bio major, so I couldn't really tell you anyway, but I feel like as far as cartoons go, like I can give you like a pretty solid, like, that's not how, I feel confident enough to say that's not how that works. So we're just going to give him his little horn. It's like a little rounded triangle, like an isosceles. I passed geometry, that's not an isosceles, but like keep that like in the back of your head when you're drawing. And then we're going to kind of like give his like cap some definition, basically. So we're just going to go kind of like around, and then like that's kind of it. So now he has this like cap, and like this is going to be the back of it. And so now we can start to like lock in our lines. So like all of these should be like light sketches. We're not sure if that's where we want our lines to be, but now we're confident in ourselves. We know like I want this line here, and you're just gonna lock it in. You're just gonna, nice dark lines. You can like shade this in because this is like the back of his hat, so like you don't get like confused. And then his body, like this is good. Like his body is for surely gonna be here. You can darken that up. His eye, like this is actually like, out of all the times I've done this, like this is like the best eye for Mike thus far. Darken that up, and then you can like draw like a one more in there, and this part is the one that's going to be dark, is going to be black. And then if you want to get like fancy and like put like that like little white dot that's always in the eye that I don't know what's for, like go for it, or you can color it all in, up to you, whatever makes your soul glow at this point. And like eye is done, and then like his little like brow thing, you can like make that darker. We'll finish this hat later, so let's move on to his arms. So you're gonna make another, you're just gonna kind of follow this new thing. So this is, you're gonna, his arms aren't thick, so just like keep that in the back of your head. So like this is pretty much like, this is gonna be his thumb, so you wanna bring it out more, and then you're gonna kind of make a P, but don't close it all the way. So like here and there, and then we're just going to make, he has like 4 fingers and like one of them's his thumb, so you're just gonna make 3 more little knobby things, so like here, and then it kind of like goes out like a little more, 2, and then his 3rd one, and then it kind of like goes out, that's his palm. That's happening. I don't know if I did that right. No, I did it backwards, but that's fine. Fake it till you make it, and that's fine. See, now it kind of looks like I did something to make it stand out more, but in reality I just messed up, but it is okay because it still looks pretty good. Darken those, that's as good as it's gonna get. And then we're just gonna come over here, do the same thing, like make his arms. We can darken this, like this is his clipboard for sure, like 100%, like he has important stats on here. We are confident this is how it's gonna be. Those are like supposed to be like teeth marks, because you know they're scary, or not anymore, but like they're monsters and they have teeth. So now the same concept as here, we're gonna go over here and do it. So we're just gonna start from like here, go out, make a like a little rectangle thing, and then we're gonna kind of go over this line and then bring it up in like the corner because he's like grabbing it. We're gonna do it 3 times because he has 3 fingers, just like, you know, just like that. And then his like sharp little nails, because he's still a monster, he's just a nice one. His paper, you're doing good. And now we're on to his feet, and so basically the same concept. We're going to bring it out, bring it in, and then we're going to see, this is always what like troubles me, is because they're like I'm glad my feet don't look like this, because that is just rough. So you're going to make like a little, like a mountain, and it's going to be like that. That's gonna be his toe there, and then I always have trouble with the last one, so you can just make that part flat and then just 1 more, and then his toenails, corner toenails. That's a really little foot, that is okay, he's a monster anyway. And then we're gonna do the same thing, and so this one is funky because this line is gonna be his middle foot toe thing, and so it's gonna go out here, and then we're just gonna bring another one, and then this one is gonna be, oh wow, I just realized that's how I should have been doing it this entire practice. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I like went there, out, and then brought it up, and then in. Wow, okay. I'm glad we are experiencing this all together, because that just, it makes sense. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that like logistically made the best sense of how to do that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to his mouth. We're almost done. Thank you for bearing with me this far. We're going to start like from here, and he's like has a big grin. He's happy. He probably just gave Sully the door to Boo's house. Like, where's the second movie? Like, did we need a prequel? Yes. But like, do we want a sequel? Yes. So he's happy either way. So we're gonna give him a nice big smile, and then have his teeth. They're like not sharp because he's not a bad dude. So they're like rounded, and then yeah, they shouldn't go all the way to the corner, and if like they do, you can just extend that line. So there's his teeth, and then his bottom ones are going to follow like that same pattern, and you don't want to make them touch all the way. We're just going to like follow that, like that guide. And then so like the back can go like that, and then the little tongue here, here. You can make this part darker because like that's like in his mouth, like all up in there. And then you can color in this not as dark because that's his tongue, and you don't want to match it to like the back of his mouth. I'm gonna lock in these lines, and then just gonna, sorry, it just made sounds. Squiggle, squiggle, teeth. Oh my god, we're almost done. So now we're gonna finish his cap. So like we're gonna make this. So this is like the emblem. You know, it has like the monster sign. Like I think they should change the logo at this point, like because they're like not like monsters anymore. So like, but like that's just me. Maybe if you have a part 2, like they get a wardrobe change. And then we're just gonna like follow this again, make it dark. Like safety hats have like all these extra things on it for like no reason, I don't know. And it has like this little top part, and like that's it. He's done. He's ready. He's like saying, good job, Mike. There's no 2319s anymore. Like now they know humans are like good, but little do they know like we're not great, like we're okay. So like don't forget the last part. You're gonna sign it. I like always hesitate on my like initials. Like I don't know why. Like it's just been my name my entire life, but that's fine. And then we're gonna date it. Again, what day is it? I have my watch this time. It is the 16th. It is Thursday, 20th. Thank you for bearing with me. Sorry for all of my ramblings, but this is Mike. And I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for coming. I will see y'all later.